YouTube, what's good, what's good? I got another tutorial for y'all, man. I'm gonna do a hot top cut with a design on the side. I'm gonna show y'all how to do that, man. A lot of times designs are difficult. And you'll see me just gather my thoughts about it. I usually try to go through Pinterest and find a design that I like, and I may do it exactly like it, but most of the time I put my own spin on it, you know what I'm saying? So either it's the way it's faded or you know, however, like designs, you can do anything with designs. It's about being creative with designs, you feel me? But I feel like with my designs, I like to fade inside of the design. I don't like to do my design after I fade the hair. I like to do the design before I fade the hair, so that's just my preference. Especially depending on, you know, how the hair looks or whatever. If it's not too long, I like to do that. So I can then, you know, be creative with my fading. I hope y'all like the video. Comment, subscribe. You feel me? Now let's get into the video. All right, so we getting into the cut, man. Right now I'm just picking out his hair. Right now, you know, with long hair or short hair, whatever, just pick it out, comb it out, just to get it back to its regular state. You know, and because a lot of people come in the barbershop with the hair, you know, not picked or not combed or whatever. So right now I'm just going ahead and starting the design. Like I said before, I'm starting it with the hairs a little bit longer. That way I can do some different things with fading, you know what I'm saying? You can fade it and then do the design, or you can just you know, do it like I'm doing it right now if the hair is not too long. Right now I'm doing a circular line, like a curved line, and a lot of times with those lines I like to do a connected dot method, which I'm doing now. I'm kind of just connecting the dots, and and right now just connecting the line, because it's hard to draw a circle on paper, so it'd definitely be hard to draw it on hair, but this method works, trust me. So right now I'm also just going and starting this next curve line. So like what I want to explain to you guys is when I bring my lines together, it's more like I'm bringing them into each other, not coming to a point, but bringing them into each other like this. So what you're seeing right now is what's going on. It makes it has more feeling to the design. You know, it'll make your design feel more like what you see on Pinterest, what you see on you know, Instagram or anything like that. Like you see right there, I just extended that line so I can bring that line into the next line, not to the point, because this wouldn't look good. This wouldn't look good at like a box square. I needed it to curve into it. So that's what I'm doing. Sometimes you may have to extend that line to when you bring your lines together, or if it's long enough, just fall into it, you know. I mean, you can look at it for yourself. It's more curves. Like designs look better when curved lines meet straight lines and straight lines meet curved lines. Like it just looks better. So right now, just that same method, I brought that line into it. That's one thing I had a problem with doing these designs. So I just kept doing it, kept getting better, and sometimes the design didn't come out. It didn't come out good, you know what I'm saying? So but this method right here, you'll have a good design doing this method. I try to do a design where there are curves and straight lines, so you'll see how they match and mesh together. And so right now I'm just kind of still doing that. Also, man, his hair and scalp, the contrast that it gives off, it definitely is a good canvas. You know, for doing designs. The contrast is what makes it, you know what I'm saying, pop even more. How dark his hair is, how light his scalp is. It just makes for a good design. If you have someone with a darker scalp, with darker hair, it's just not gonna pop as much. You may need to use a little bit of enhancement and things like that. What you see a lot on Instagram with these designs, a lot of them are enhanced. Okay, a lot of them are enhanced, and I always wonder, like, man, how did they get it that dark? How did it, man, enhancements? So I started actually adding the enhancements into my design as well. Right now, just go ahead and start to fade them. I'm gonna ball them out on the side. We're gonna do like a high top fade with the design. That's what the title says. And so, like, I'm leaving that hair, you see right there, I'm leaving the hair on the bottom of the design, and I'm kind of curving it as well with the design. So that's going to kind of be like the finish point, and then bringing it around underneath the design to kind of ball it out, because I'm gonna fade it as well. So all of this is going, I wanted all of this area balled out when I was doing it. Now a lot of this I'm doing is free. It's like creativity. So I'm kind of freestyling, you know what I'm saying, with what I'm doing with the fade. So like my mind is thinking right now. So I can't really like coach you on my creativity. Like I can kind of walk you through it, what I remember for what I did, but I'm being creative right now. So like right now I'm just balling them out. I'm getting ready for the fade or whatever. I'm going to fade it underneath that design there. Leaving that other design in his head. He had like a shooting star last time he had a haircut, so I kind of leave that in there, but you'll see me get those dark lines and dark spaces out. So right now I'm just going to hit the parietal ridge with the tool open, knocking down some hair. And right now we're going with the two close right underneath that. Okay, so right now I'm going with the guard open, and underneath I'm just going to fade. So right now I don't really know what I'm doing. I can tell you that right now. I don't really know where I'm gonna go with the fade, but I know I need to at least fade into the design. So right now I'm just kind of thinking what I'm gonna do, and so I kind of started in this little curved area right here. I said, okay, let me just go ahead and knock out the line under this curved area, and I kind of kept that side curved. The darkness, I kept it curved, and then I went in and I started fading underneath. And I think when I look back on it, I went in with the one open, and I kept that part dark. That area, I kept that part dark, so I went open and then close, just doing lever work, you know what I'm saying, knowing what I want dark and knowing what I want light. I kept the most of the circular part, I kept that dark, and I'm just kind of like now fading it in. The fade kind of gives it a little more 3D effect, like it pop out a little more, like I like when a design looks, or I like when the fade looks like it's a part of the design, if that makes sense. I don't necessarily like doing designs where the hair is faded and then you kind of like stamp a design in the head. Now sometimes it comes out dope. I mean, the way the fade may lay through that design, it may come out dope. If I'm doing something like something simple like a line, or maybe even like just the swoosh. Now I do recommend you practice with that swoosh, because you got your straight lines and you got your curved lines. Like you got one straight line, then you got a curved line coming off that, then you got a curved line coming off it like this. So it'll be a curve, pop, bop. I recommend doing that design as many times as you can. Perfect that as many times as you can. That actual design helped me build confidence and like doing different designs, different things, because it has that curved line, and you have to get it to look good. Like, get that design to look good if you're starting off, and then I promise you will be good building up to other designs. This part right here is pretty much like a fade. I don't really want to go into the fading with this video. I kind of wanted it to be more focused on the design and talking to you guys through on how to become more confident, and just doing designs. Like, you have to do them. Like, you have to do them. If you want to do them, you know what I'm saying? If you want to tell somebody you don't want to do designs, hey, that's you. But you're watching this video because you want to do designs, okay? And the one thing you have to do is you have to get out there and do them. Some people are not gonna like them. I mean, some people are not gonna like your designs, man. I mean, so with this guy, this is somebody I can just do a design on whenever. Like, I know he's coming to get a haircut with a design. He don't care what I do, long as it's fresh. We may agree on some things, you know what I'm saying? Like I say in the beginning, we go through Pinterest. I went through Pinterest and found this design, and I kind of copied it to a T a little bit. I was pressed for time, so I didn't get much time to do my real creative work. Be very creative with it, as I've done in the past. I got some real dope designs with this guy right here. So, and I may put at the end like a couple of pictures of what I got. But get you somebody that's gonna allow you to just do whatever. Like, be creative. Like, you need that one or two clients that's going to allow you to do whatever, man. I mean, even if you mess up, like some people, you may not get that, you may mess up, and you may not never see them again. But get you somebody who you'll be able to just go in with, practice with, man. Get you somebody like that, and you'll build skill. You'll build skill, man. Definitely. Hitting them with the lineup right now, getting them real crisp. I just a firm believer, man. Just, you can do whatever you want to do. Like, you can do whatever you want to do, man. If you want to do designs, you want to be great. I'm not saying I'm the best at designs. I'm still getting better. I'm still getting better with designs. Like, because there are going to be some canvases that's not the best canvas, but they want to design. And, the hair may be less dense. The density of the hair on the scalp, we all know what density is, right? So 1 square inch is how many hairs in 1 square inch. Okay. So we understand that density is that. So when you don't have that much density, let's say, for example, in that square you have 10 hairs, and we're exaggerating, but you have 10 hairs. Putting a straight line through that, it would not be as defined as putting a straight line through a box with 100 hairs. So I hope you understand that. A box with 100 hairs, a box with 10 hairs. Putting a straight line through each box, it'll be more defined in the 100 hair box than the 10 hair box, of course. So that's what it comes down to with designs. You have to have that hair density for it to pop. So a lot of times when in those situations, if the hair is too dense, I have some hair fibers. I have hair fibers. They help me out. They guide me through. They help me feel that hair density. So now I can have a more defined design. Also, man, you see me hitting them with the razor. Definitely want to hit your design with the razor. Pull that skin. If you're not good with your razor, you may nick your client, because if you're not good with the razor, I mean, you got to pull that skin, pull it to the max. A couple of things you can do is put shaving gel on there. An old school trick using oil sheen. Oil sheen works. I kind of do that on some of my clients, depending on their hair and how tough it is and things like that. And I don't want to put a whole bunch of hair gel throughout their head or whatever. I just use oil sheen. Oil sheen works. It helps the blade glide across the skin, and that's an old school trick. Old school. So pull that skin. Sometimes right here I'm a little low. I had to get low. I got a little black box that's in my it's my old Paul Mitchell kit box, really, and I use that to sit on sometimes to get this angle. So you may need to get. For me, I'm tall. I'm 6'3", so I have to do a lot more bending. You know what I'm saying, to get them angles and get low and get that blade to sit the way I need it to sit, so I won't cut anybody. Right now I'm putting some water and leave-in conditioner in his hair, hitting him with the sponge. I got this sponge from we got a hair store called Beauty World, and they have a nice little selection of things. Pretty big hair store. Yeah, man, and I wanted to put the talc powder in them because I don't believe anybody use talc powder no more. I love the talc powder, especially what it's used for, and it smells good. It allows your hair to loosen up from the skin. So like, if the hair is too oily and you got hair just like stuck on the client's face, on the client's neck, put some talc powder on it, on your duster, and just hit them. I promise you, all that hair gonna go, and they're gonna feel cleaner. They're gonna feel better. You know what I'm saying? I like for a client to leave with no hair on them at all. And it's the final cut, man. So, man, like, subscribe, and tell me what you think, man. Leave a comment. You feel me? I'm out.